Hi dears, this is Raji. In this video, we are going to learn about the electrolysis of acidified water. This is a very simple topic related to the chapter electrolysis, but you will be getting a lot of questions related to that. So we will be discussing the process first. After that, we are going to discuss a lot of board questions also related to that. In order to perform the process of electrolysis of acidified water, what's the experimental setup required we will see first. For that we need a chamber. To this chamber, two electrodes are attached in such a way that a part of it will be inside the chamber and the rest of it will be projecting outside. And these electrodes are made up of platinum. Why it is made up of platinum? Because we don't want this electrode to participate in that electrolytic reaction. That is the reason we are choosing inert electrodes such as platinum. These electrodes will be connected to the terminals of a battery. And before that, we will have to fill some water inside the chamber. We know that water is a poor conductor of electricity. Pure water won't conduct electricity readily. So in order to make it more conductive, we are adding few drops of concentrated H2SO4 into that. If you are passing electricity through this acidified water, you will be getting two gases as a product at the cathode as well as at the anode. So in order to collect that gases, we are keeping two test tubes also inverted on that electrode. Our experimental setup is ready and we are going to see what is going to happen at the cathode and at the anode. In the previous video, we had explained everything clearly that in order to predict the product of the reaction at the cathode as well as at the anode, first what we need to do, we will have to write what all ions are present in the solution. Write that. As we are taking water, definitely H plus ion will be present. OH minus ion also will be present. And as we are adding few drops of concentrated H2SO4, from that also H plus ion will be present. SO4 2 minus ion also will be present. Got it, no? Here H plus ion is the only positive ion present in acidified water. So it will be moving towards the cathode as cathode is negatively charged. So what will be the reaction that is taking place at the cathode? Write and see. H plus ion will be moving towards it, will be accepting one electron from it and will be getting discharged as hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom cannot exist as such. It will be combining readily with one more hydrogen and will be getting converted into hydrogen gas. So what will be the observation at the cathode? Hydrogen gas will be evolved at the cathode, you can tell. Now, what will happen at the anode? OH minus ion is also present. SO4 2 minus ion is also present. So, which one will be getting the chance? So, we already discussed that whenever more than one ion is present in the solution, at a time only one will be getting a chance to get discharged. That is known as preferential discharge of ions. Correct, no? So if you haven't watched the previous video, you can just go through that. We have explained everything in that. So if OH minus and SO4 2 minus ion is present, which will be getting a chance? It depends upon the position of the ions in the electrochemical series we said. Check it. OH minus ion is over here. And where is the position of SO4 2 minus? Above. So the ion that is occupying the lower position will be getting more chance to get discharged. So which will be getting chance to get discharged? That is OH minus ion. So write the anode reaction. What will be the reaction that will be taking place at the anode? We said that whenever OH minus ion is moving towards the anode, how many will be moving? 4 OH minus ion will be moving. Out of that, 2 molecules of water will be produced and what is remaining? 1 oxygen gas also will be found from that. Write and see. 4 OH minus ion will be moving towards the anode. It will be giving 4 electrons to the anode and will be getting converted into 2 molecules of water. After that, what is remaining? These 2 oxygen atoms, which in turn will combine together to form oxygen gas. Got it, no? So what will be the observation at the anode? You can see bubbles of oxygen gas at the anode. Related to the product obtained at the cathode and at the anode, one more point they may ask. See, as you can see in the picture, the amount of hydrogen gas obtained is greater than the amount of oxygen. Exactly speaking, the amount of hydrogen gas obtained will be twice as that of hydrogen gas. Reason is so simple. What is the composition of hydrogen and oxygen in water? That is in the ratio 2:1. So whenever water is undergoing decomposition, hydrogen produced will be twice as that of oxygen. Easy, no? Now see the question. Write the reaction that is taking place at the cathode and at the anode when acidified water is electrolyzed. So whenever you are getting a question like this, so what we need to find out, you just draw a cathode and an anode and find out what all ions are present inside. So here H plus ion will be there. As an anion, SO4 minus will be present and OH minus also will be present. Okay, so there is no other competition for cation. Only H plus ion is present. So what will be the reaction taking place at the cathode? H plus ion will be moving towards a cathode. It will be accepting electron and will be getting converted into hydrogen. Two hydrogens will combine together to form hydrogen gas. So cathode reaction is ready. And what about anode? We said that whenever SO4 minus is present, OH minus is present. Okay, who will be getting the chance? OH minus will be getting the chance, as the position of a OH minus ion is lower in the reactivity series. So whenever OH minus ion is getting discharged at the anode, how many will be getting discharged? 4 OH minus. It will be giving away 4 electron and will be getting converted into 2 molecules of water and oxygen. Okay, so they are telling that what will be the reaction taking place at the cathode and anode. We have written it. Okay, yes. See the next one. Name the gas released at the cathode when acidified water is electrolyzed. Now only we have written which will be the gas evolved at the cathode. That is hydrogen. Okay, so easy. Now see this question. Why electrolysis of acidified water is considered as an example of catalysis? This is a very important question. So if you don't know what is a catalyst and what is the role of a catalyst in a chemical reaction, I will share a link of a particular video that is related to Haber's process, but in that, with some animation, I am explaining what is catalyst. You can just go through that. So if you are observing water, there is a chemical reaction taking place inside water. What is that reaction? It will be ionizing into H plus as well as OH minus ion. But at the next moment, H plus and OH minus ion will again combine back to water. So this forward as well as a reverse reaction will be taking place at the same rate. So as a result, whenever you are observing water, positive and negative ions will not be present in that, or it will be very less. That is the reason we say water is a poor conductor of electricity in the pure state. So to this water, we are adding few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid. So that time what will happen? Here sulfuric acid is acting as a catalyst. It will make this forward reaction faster. Correct? At the same time, it is not participating in this reaction also. Clear? So whenever we are adding concentrated sulfuric acid, more and more H plus and OH minus ion will be produced inside water and it will be acting as a good conductor of electricity. Correct? So whenever they are asking a question like this, you can write this particular reaction and tell that sulfuric acid is catalyzing the forward reaction. Thereby, more and more H plus and OH minus ion will be produced in the solution. At the same time, it is not involving in that chemical reaction. Okay, that is the reason electrolysis of acidified water is considered as an example of catalysis, you can tell. Next question. Explain why concentrated sulfuric acid is used to acidified water instead of nitric acid or hydrochloric acid while performing the electrolysis of water. So they are asking why only concentrated sulfuric acid is added. Instead of that, concentrated nitric acid can be added and hydrochloric acid also can be added. Concentrated nitric acid and concentrated hydrochloric acid also can catalyze the reaction, but they are volatile acids. Whereas concentrated sulfuric acid is a non-volatile acid, so this is a better option. Okay, easy, no? So we have discussed a very small topic, but we have answered these many questions related to that. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.